Episode 7 reaction. Let's get into it. Probably gonna meet the edgy kids again, based on the title.
What? Theater? So you actually joined a club?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That's our
mean,
boy.
I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I figured I could just play some small roles and see if the club is even for me.
Bro, you're a dude in theater, okay? You could get a large role if you wanted. Just how it is.
Have you ever been in a play before?
When I was a little kid, I was in a few small plays and stuff. But I liked it, and I kind of want to try it now that I'm in high school.
That's awesome, Travis. I'll come to all of your plays and stuff.
That's a supportive friend right there. Listen, I love going to high school plays. It's just one of the highlights. Because when you have younger siblings, you obviously like have to go to the plays and stuff. Last year, the last musical was Fiddler on the Roof. It was amazing, and then after we watched before we watched the musical, at like the live performance, we watched the movie. Man, it's so good. Watch Fiddler on the Roof.
Really? Well, wait, what if I get cast as a rock or something?
You're a dude in
Then
theater.
you'll be
You
the
will not.
best rock you can
You
be.
won't be cast as a rock.
I know it.
You really believe in me?
Absolutely. I'll be cheering you on in the audience, even if I make a fool of myself by doing so.
Thanks.
Also, don't cheer during the middle of a
That's
performance.
Really sweet
It's
of you.
weird.
All right,
it's
students,
rude etiquette.
settle down. I know we're in our homeroom period right now, but I have an announcement to make. We have a new transfer student joining our class. Everyone, welcome Vlad Romave.
Hi!
Wait, Romave. Does that mean you're related to...
Yep, the emo kid in the back room is my older brother. Hey, bro!
Shut up, Vlad!
Well, that's
I keep forgetting
one way
that there's
to
a
say hello.
third sibling. I keep forgetting that there's a third sibling. Seriously, they're just like, okay, so we're gonna name our kids, one weird name, and then one relatively normal name, and then Vlad? Vlad? You named your kid Vlad? What do you want him to be, a vampire?
Well, I didn't know you had another sibling, Zane. Must be nice to have two brothers in the same school. Now, Vlad, take a seat. Everyone be sure to make him feel at home.
Zane! Boy, am I glad you're here.
Whatever. Just stay away from me. It's better.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care about it. Not at all. Ugh.
I closed my nose, and in doing so, I touched my face. I hate touching people's faces, specifically my own. There's so much oil on your face. Ugh. But I did it for the bit.
Enough, I have to babysit you in high school.
Oh. Okay, Zane. Cool.
I feel like, if anything, he's the more socially outgoing one. He'll be fine. I'm worried about you there.
I'll see you around.
See you around.
Hey, Vlad. My name is Aphmau. It's nice to meet you.
We're part of the weird name squad. Don't mind Travis, he's got a normie name.
Wow. I wasn't expecting anyone to talk to me so soon.
Well, we just started this year of high school ourselves, so I kinda...
Also, I'm just like, why is there so much mingling of different grade? Are they all in the same grade? I guess you can have a younger sibling who's in the same grade as you. It's not unheard of. I guess. Right?
Know how it feels to be new and alone? Speaking of which, this is my not alone buddy, Travis.
Hey, Vlad.
Just call
nice
him your
to meet
friend
ya.
at this point.
Same to you, Travis. It's kind of nice that you approached me like that, Aphmau.
It's close enough, I guess.
Sorry. Is that how you say your name?
No, but close enough. Don't worry, a lot of people have a hard time pronouncing my name.
Hey! Aphmau! Vlad isn't gonna take my not alone buddy away from me, is he?
Huh?
We could become a friend group. Come on, the more the merrier.
What's a not alone buddy?
Oh, right. It's something Travis and I came up with on our first day. It's
Why are you so short? Like compared to the desk. So tiny.
so we wouldn't feel so awkward and lonely. And no, Travis, no one is going to stop us from being not alone buddies.
Just call him your
It's
friend,
a part
dude.
of being in the club.
We have a club?
Of course.
Man, there's more to this than I even knew. Are there at least cool jackets we get for being in this?
Ooh, cool jacket.
No, they're not. Oh man.
You should make cool jackets.
But the first rule is that nobody is ever alone. And the second rule is that anybody can be a buddy.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay. But also, just say you're friends. I mean, it's not that hard, is it? I guess it is kind of hard.
Really? That's great. But it's kind of a strange name. Maybe we could change it to something else?
Like friend club.
What could we possibly change it to?
I don't know. Something like
This kid gets it. This kid gets it. Okay. Okay. I feel heard. I feel
Like-
heard and seen.
friends? That does sound pretty cool.
We'll think about it. So, new not alone buddy, what do you do for fun?
I just like to sit around and hang out.
Me too.
So, my God, we have so much in common.
Though, to be fair, I have been thinking about getting into something like a sport, kind of.
You can join. I don't know. I don't know anything about sports. I'm not good at sports. I was never good at sports. I think it was 4th grade when I finally got my first basket when we were playing basketball in gym class. I was so proud I had a counter. Fortunately, I have since forgotten how many baskets I have actually made because it became more and more possible because I got taller. Not super tall, but I got taller. I am very short.
A sport? Nice.
Do you do any?
Get some clout, you know?
Well, my mom made me sign up for a fencing class.
They're so rich. They're so rich it hurts. My mom signed me up for a fencing class. What? That's does anyone fence that isn't rich? Like I feel like that's a rich people activity.
Classes. I've been doing that for a while now.
Guess it is a way to be
Fencing.
active.
You get to play with swords? Cool. Yeah, it's really
You
not
just poke
that
people with
cool.
it, and you're wearing all protective
I
gears.
mostly fight saber. It has the least rules. Wait, is there a fencing team here?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Perfect.
I'll start one.
One less thing I'll
Oh.
have to do.
Oh, okay, he doesn't want to.
Maybe now I can quit taking lessons too.
Ah, he's rich, but he doesn't want to be rich, or at least take fencing lessons, which I guess is understandable.
Huh?
Poking
you
people.
don't like playing with swords? That sounds like it would be so awesome.
It's not really a sword. It's more along of a very pointy, sharp thingy, and then you poke people with it. And you're all wearing protective gear, so like no one really gets hurt.
I'd love to do that.
Well, you can play with swords all you want. It's not my thing. My mom said each of us had to play at least one sport. Garth took baseball, I chose fencing.
Wait, Gareth? So you're also Gareth's little brother?
I guess maybe she wasn't paying attention to the conversation. It was like, oh my goodness, you're Garth's brother? And then Zane was like,
Yeah. That's how it is.
so if they're related, I guess you can't be sure. It could be like half brothers or something like that, but it still counts as a brother.
And that guy is your brother? So you're all related?
I guess you could have an older brother, and then they have the same parent as another brother, and then the other brother has the same parent as the other brother. So technically, two of them are not blood related, but they'd still be like within the same family unit of like weird web. Who knows?
Yep, we're fondly called the Romy brothers. Though Zane over there would like to stay as far away from that title as possible.
He's a little emo boy.
That's Gareth's brother? I never would have guessed. So what sport was he forced to play?
Zane's the exception. Mom says he's sensitive. Doesn't want any sport to rough him up.
Could have played ping pong.
What's living with him like?
Living with Zane?
Yeah. I mean, he's so quiet.
I mean, he just seems the
barely
type to
even
just like, at least at this point, to just sit in his room and bask in his own emo-ness.
He's here. Whenever we see him, it's like, I don't know, something is always bothering him. Is he just like that?
Not always. He wanted to go to Ocas's prep, but he didn't get in.
Ooh, he's not smart.
The last thing Zane wanted was to go through high school in Garth's shadow.
That is completely understandable.
That must be rough. Well, at least Zane thinks so. I have no problem with
You're
it.
the youngest child.
I knew he wasn't too happy about being here, but I didn't think he'd be this salty. Anyway, to answer your question, he's not always like that. Sometimes he can be a good brother. Sometimes.
I mean, that's just how brothers are.
He and Garth sometimes get along, but he's going through this phase right now of darkness and pain.
So average high schooler stuff. Don't worry. He's just being emo. You know.
I swear it's just because he didn't get the first slice of cake this morning.
Cake? You get cake for breakfast? Now that is some rich people activities right there, okay? Eating cake for breakfast? That only happens after a birthday.
Huh? He's not too fond of me, but he and Garth fight more often these days. Must be a brother thing.
A brother thing? Wait, aren't you their brother too?
Well, yeah, but all that sounds like a lot of work. And who wants to do that?
I mean, who does want to work? Fighting is a lot of
Well,
work.
don't worry about Zane. I'm sure he'll get over it. It must be tough for him. Maybe we should try to invite him to...
Yes, enjoy.
There's the bell. I've got Violet.
Invite him. Invite him into the fold. Invite him. I'm sorry. I was trying to become a main character as fast as possible because it you know, like I said, one of my favorite characters of my street.
And I need to be early for that class in order to get the best seat.
Is it the first time going to the class?
Lucky. I have werewolf class.
I got a werewolf class with my brooding super senior. Yes, I understand. Like, I know it's like obviously it's fiction, okay? Freshman, senior, like it's a bit weird, but also they've known each other like online for at least like a year, okay? So like I'm just like there's definitely not anything like predatory like off the gate. Like he did not single her out because she was a freshman. Okay? Or at least unless something else happens later to prove that that happened. But it's fiction, okay? We can make some exceptions for fiction, okay? Everyone likes Twilight romance, even though Edward is like way older than Bella. Okay? I don't care that he's stuck in just the body of a high schooler, okay? He's like mentally way older than that. And everyone's fine with it. So in fiction we can let it slide. In real life, maybe be a bit more critical.
Ouch. You still weren't able to get out of that?
Did you even try?
Nope. Apparently I'm stuck there for the rest of the year. Good luck, you guys.
You think they'd make an
I'll
exception
see
for
you
someone
tomorrow.
who's not a werewolf, you know?
See ya.
Bye, Travis.
It's like if I was put in, I don't know, it's like, what would be a class that would, it's like if I was put in like Men's Health 101 or whatever. I'm just like, this has nothing to do with me. Can I leave the class? And they're like, sorry, you can't do that. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll stay here. I mean, everyone learning about, you know, like, yeah, like, learning about other people, like, and struggles they go through and, like, how they, like, are. It's not a problem, but, like, I'm not, like, this, like, I could be taking another class that is, like, helping me learn, like, something, like, I could actually use.
So, what class do you have, Vlad?
I've got home ec. People still teach that class? Nice! That class is awesome! I call it second lunch. Ah, do you take it?
See, do people usually just cook in home ec? I didn't take home ec. But I did have a class that was taught by the same teacher and was in the same room. They had, like, laundry machines. They had a little bit of, like cooking stuff. And I'm pretty sure they learned how to, like, sew a bit, too. Which honestly sounds pretty cool. I'm not a great sewer, but I did have a big sewing phase back in elementary school, okay? Recently, I sewed up a hole in my one comforter, okay? And it held up through a wash, so I'm pretty proud of it.
No, I don't. I don't understand. I don't remember signing up for this class.
Welcome to high school, bud.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me.
There must be some problem in the registration office.
You should probably head there and try to change that ASAP.
Well, I can do that after school, but I really need to get going.
So we need to
Okay.
move. We can't be late. We need to learn.
Now, how do I get there?
The tables have
You asked
turned.
the right person.
I did?
Show him the way.
Of course. I'm kind of a hall master at this point. I've gotten lost so many times, I pretty much know my way around.
That doesn't sound reassuring at all.
I mean, the best way to know a place is just
You
by
can
wandering.
trust me. Come on, I'll get you to home ec in one piece. All right?
All right, I trust you.
Follow me.
Go on, boy. Learn.
I gotta get to class.
Who did that guy think he was? He blatantly ignored us.
The edgy kids. There's a difference between edgy and emo. These are a bunch of wannabes.
He's the new troublemaker on the block. So you're saying he can take you, Gene? I don't need to fight. I've heard he's won all the fights he's been in so far.
Who are they talking about?
It's been, what, like 5 fights?
Talking
I
about
lost
Aaron?
count. Yeah, but the school can't do anything because no one can prove it was him. But come on, how dumb can the adults be?
I don't know. The school staff of the school seems to have a few problems, like the constant registry problems. Hey, you signed me up for a werewolf class. I'm clearly not a werewolf. Sorry, bud. That's just how it is.
He's all scratched with bandages, and we've seen the fights. They're just over before anyone can get there. Chill. If we get in a fight with him, I can take him. So confident, Jean. Ooh, I need to get to class. Stop drooling, Sasha. It's pathetic.
Okay, so now we know her name. We have all of the names. We have a list, and we're checking it twice.
Jealous? You two, finish that tag and we'll head to the coffee shop. Don't want to be around here longer than I have to. Huh?
It's easy prey. Quick, jumper.
Well, look at who we have here. You're that girl who was hanging out with Lawrence the other day at the park. What's wrong? Oh, let me guess. Lawrence told you not to talk to us, huh?
No!
You're ruffians.
Well,
Fiends.
kinda. Sorta. Why does it matter to you?
Wow. So he's spreading rumors about us then. Come on. Are you really going to believe what he says? You haven't even taken the time to get to know me.
Spreading rumors. Sir, you are standing right next to graffiti that you, like, it's of your, like, logo for your little gang. I don't think that the rumors are the problem here. I think it's your actions.
Kinda rude to judge a book by its cover, isn't it?
That's what the cover's
I'd
there
love
for.
to talk to you, but I need to go to class now. I'm already late, and
What's the rush? Do you see us going to class? We're just hanging out here.
'Cause
Why
you're-
don't you sit with us
you're
and
hooligans.
get to know me and my friends here? It'll be fun.
Run. Go
no,
run.
No, I really need to.
Come on. What's the harm?
Jean, leave her alone.
Oh, great. Miss Goody Two-Shoes.
Tiani!
If she doesn't want to hang out with you, she doesn't have to. Aphmau, get to class.
You just push him like you did that other girl. Push. Shove him down. Then start kicking him, okay? One thing short people got is that our center of gravity is lower, okay? We can give him a few kicks.
I'm gonna rate these three here up for skipping.
Great. You're such a lame hall monitor, Tiani. Why can't you just give us a warning?
Fine,
Because you vandalized the wall? Is no one gonna talk about that?
but this is your first and last one of the year. I am reporting you guys to the principal for graffiti, though, so hurry up and get.
Yes! Yes! I don't mean to be the actually kid, but come on. That is blatant and just out there. You know? I'm not one to be like, oh my goodness, you wrote something on the back of the bleachers with a Sharpie. You're gonna get in trouble. But I'm like, this is blatant and massive and on the wall. Like, come on, guys. If you're gonna do graffiti, you gotta be smart about it. You just gotta make it real small and hide it somewhere no one will ever see. Which kind of negates the point of graffiti, but, you know.
Get to class before I change my mind.
Fine, fine. Catch you later, little freshman.
Oh, thank you, Tiani, so much.
No problem. If you're lucky, maybe your teacher won't mind you being 10 minutes late.
Right.
So you got held up by
Thanks,
the
Tiani.
hooligans.
You're awesome.
She's adorable.
They're rapscallions.
Glad you could join us late, Miss Aphmau.
I'm so sorry.
I was
There was
mugged.
No excuses. I want to see you after class to discuss this matter.
You have
Right
things
now
to
we're-
learn here, like stuff that you won't be able to use. If there was a kid in my class that probably just wouldn't be able to take part in any of the lessons, I just let him be, you know? I had a study hall once, right? And so for our study halls, we had to actually work on stuff. And the teacher in there would like say stuff. But the thing is, I already had done that class, so I didn't need to do on any of the thing because I was in advanced math. Because I'm just so great at numbers. No, math kind of sucks. You know, once you figure out the formulas and stuff, it can be very therapeutic to work out a problem, but man, it gets frustrating sometimes. But but I had done it, so I was just able to sit there in the back of the class, kind of like against the wall, so I didn't like bother anyone, draw and watch YouTube. It was great.
In the middle of a lesson, so take your seat.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were transferring out of this class.
I thought you were transferring out of this class. Don't you judge me.
I don't want to hear it from you.
Whatever. I guess we're stuck in this class together then.
Shut up.
Yeah. I don't want to be around you, loser. I don't want to be around you either, idiot. We all know how this is gonna go. Okay? We all know. Ah! Live action Aphmau jump scare. I feel like this is the best way to end the video. That's just okay, there we go. I didn't want to be in the middle of a schmear frame. Anyway, guys, drink some water. Be kind and respectful to everyone you meet. I'm gonna watch the next video very soon, and I will see you then.